Hello, good morning. Today we will see chemical plasma membrane chemical composition and membrane molecule. So see plasma membrane. All the cells are covered by very thin membrane called the plasma lemma and which is not visible under light microscope. So under light microscope the structure seen is called cell membrane. Okay. The plasma lemma which is not visible under the light microscope and the under light microscope the structure seen is called cell membrane and this cell membrane is made up of plasma lemma and surrounding cell cell. So the plasma membrane may be protected by other coverings. The plasma membrane may be protected by other coverings, that is for example plasma membrane of the egg is surrounded by Vitalian membrane and the jelly layer of both of which are secreted by the ovaries. That is the Vitalian membrane is a plasma membrane. Okay. The next chemical compositions. In the plasma membrane chemical compositions, the plasma membrane is made up of lipoproteins and these lipoproteins are special non-bonded combination of lipid and proteins. Plasma membrane is made up of lipoproteins and these are special non-bonded combination of lipid with proteins. Generally membrane contain about 60% protein and 40% carbohydrate by dry weight. So see, first is the proteins. There are three type of chemical compositions, that is the proteins, carbohydrates and lipids. So first is the proteins. The plasma membrane contain three different type of proteins, namely structural proteins, enzymes and carrier proteins. So in structural proteins form the backbone of the cell membrane and the average molecular weight of structural protein is 3 into 10 raised to 4. Structural protein is the backbone of the cell membrane and the average molecular weight of the structural protein is about 3 into 10 raised to 4. So second is enzymes. Enzymes are also major component of the plasma membrane and they are catalytic proteins. Okay, all enzymes are protein. So enzymes are also a major component of the plasma membrane and they are catalytic proteins. And third one is carrier protein. Carrier protein are also called permease and they transport substance across the membrane against concentration gradient. Transport proteins substance across the membrane against concentration gradient and this molecular weight is similar to that of the structural protein. That is the structural protein molecular weight is 3 into 10 raised to 4. Same carrier protein weight also. The protein of the plasma membrane are of two types. There are protein plasma membrane also two types. Namely intrinsic or integral protein, inner part or integral proteins and extrinsic or peripheral proteins. So plasma membrane proteins are first protein is spectrin. Spectrin is the most abundant protein which is long fibrous molecule that constitute about 30% of 30% of the membrane protein mass and it is useful for maintaining the biconcave shape of the RBCs. Okay, spectrin protein it's useful for maintaining the biconcave shape of the RBCs. Then second is the ankyrin. In ankyrin, spectrin interact indirectly via these protein. Spectrin interact indirectly via these proteins. Third one is the glycophorin. Glycophorin it is present on the outer surface of the RBCs and its function is unknown. So just only present on the outer surface of RBCs. And third one is Fourth one is enzymes. Enzymes, more than 30 enzymes have been detected in isolated plasma membrane. So those most constantly found are 5' nucleotidase, Mg2 plus ATPase, Na plus K plus ATPase, alkaline phosphatase, adenine cyclase, RNase, etc. These enzymes, and these enzymes are important in ion transfer across the plasma membrane. The next one is the glycoproteins. Glycoprotein in erythrocytes membrane hexos are bound to proteins. So these proteins these are present on the outer surface of the membrane, and these proteins are attached to oligosaccharide, thus forming glycoproteins. And next one is the integral or peripheral protein. Integral means intrinsic, and the peripheral means extrinsic, outer, extrinsic protein. Integral protein and peripheral protein. Spectrin and glycoproteins are example of these proteins. Spectrin, that is the most abundant protein, useful for maintaining the biconcave shape of RBCs, and the glycoproteins is are these proteins are attached to oligosaccharide, thus forming glycophorin. It is the example of integral and peripheral proteins. And next one is the lipid, plasma membrane lipids. There are two type of lipid associated with plasma membrane. They are called polar lipids. They are called polar lipid. It contains hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail. Hydrophilic, that is the water loving head, and hydrophobic tail, that is the water hating tail. Okay, so these two regions are connected by glycerol moiety and sphingosine derivatives or the sterol. Okay, these two regions connected by glycerol or the sterols. And the plasma membrane proteins are, first is the phospholipid, glycolipids, and cholesterols are sterols are present. Cholesterol or sterols. So first is the phospholipids. Phospholipids is most abundant lipid than cholesterol or the sterol. It is the hydrophobic four membrane fused ring structure. Cholesterol, a hydrophobic four membrane fused ring structure. Then third one is the glycolipid. Oligosaccharides contain lipid molecules. Oligosaccharides contain lipid molecules. They have water loving or hydrophilic polar end, that is the head, and the hydrophobic or water hating or non-polar end, that is the tail. There are the they have water loving, that is a hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail. Okay, they influence fluidity of the membrane. So the is a they have hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail. So they influence fluidity of the membrane. And next one is the plasma membrane carbohydrate. Next chemical composition in the plasma membrane is plasma membrane carbohydrate. The carbohydrate are present in the plasma membrane in the form of glycolipid and glycoproteins. Glucose or the other carbs plus lipid, and the carb plus protein, that is the glycoproteins on external membrane surface. The oligosaccharide chain plays an important role in cell to cell recognition process. The oligosaccharide chain may play an important role in the in cell to cell recognition process. So see membrane model. Next is the membrane model. Basically two types of model, bilayer model and the unicellular or the subunit model. Single by two layer or uni or single or subunit models. So first is the bilayer. For the study of physical and biological features of plasma membrane, two type of model have been proposed. So these are bilayer model and unicellular or subunit model. And the bilayer model, it is believed that protein and lipid occurs in layer. In bilayer model, so first is the bilayer model. In this, believe that proteins and lipids occur in layer. Bi means two layer model. Protein and lipid occurs in layer. Whereas in the unicellular model, membrane believed to constitute of a number of similar units. So first, bilayer model. Bilayer model constitute of the three types. First is lipid membrane, second is protein lipid protein, and third model is model in which protein are considered to penetrate the lipid layer. So first is lipid membrane. In lipid membrane, Overton 1895 found that fat soluble substance pass easily through the cell membrane. Overton found that fat soluble substance pass easily through the cell membrane, and he concluded by this observation that cell membrane contain lipid plasma membrane shows presence of lipid layer was confirmed by experiments on the wetting cell surface with oil. Okay, what he conclude? He conclude by observation that cell membrane contain lipids plasma membrane and shows presence of lipid layer was confirmed by experiments on wetting cell surface with oil by the wetting cell surface with oil. So he confirmed there are present lipid layer. The next scientist is Gorton. The Gorton and Grindal. So the possible structure of plasma membrane was first proposed by Gorter and Grindal in 1925 in erythrocytes. They found that surface membrane was composed of a double layer of lipid molecules. So see Gorton and Grindal structure. First diagram, a lipid membrane of Gorter and Grindal. In the upper layer is polar group and the middle liquid and non-polar group. Okay, so dark in shape, black in dark shape is polar group, that is the uh, hydro hydrophilic head polar group, that is hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail. Okay, polar group, see polar group, upper part is dark in shape is polar group, water loving hydrophilic head, and middle portion is the water hating, that is hydrophobic tail, and the non-polar group. And similar Daniel Dawson trilaminar sandwich model of this cell membrane, there is also present a globular protein absorb or absorb proteins is trilaminar model is the Daniel Danieli and Dawson trilaminar sandwich model. He proposed the in 1935 he proposed the lipoprotein model of the cell membrane, and this model two lipid layer with polar group. Okay, what he say? Two lipid layer with polar region are on the outer side, and the globular protein are associated with the polar groups of lipids. So it is the trilaminar, three layers. One is the protein layer and two is the lipid layer. That is a trilaminar. The sandwich model. Protein, lipid, protein. That is the sandwich model. In this model, the two lipid layers with polar region are on other sides. And this model, the unit membrane. In the unit membrane, Robertson 1935 proposed his unit membrane model for plant and animal cells. According to this model, all cell organelles also possess unit membrane structure indicating its cellular universality. Huh? All the cell organelles also possess unit membrane structure indicating its cellular universality. So under electron microscope, it shows dense layer separated by clear zone. Okay, that zone 35 angstrom thick. Unit membrane is 35 angstrom unit in thick, and with the 75 angstrom unit thick, and with 35 angstrom lipid layer between two, and thus resemble the Daniel-Davidson model. It's completely similar to Daniel and Davidson model. So see in first diagram, the unit membrane structure. Unit membrane structure. There are the present inner protein layer and polar group, and middle one is the lipid and outer protein layer. First lipid or protein, lipid, protein. The trilaminar layer. And protein is 20 angstrom, upper part 20 angstrom and lower is 20 angstrom. And similar side 25 angstrom, 25 and 25. That is completely 75 angstrom in unit. Okay, is the unit membrane modified from Robertson in 1955. The next model is the model in which protein are considered to penetrate the lipid layer. Model in which protein are considered to penetrate the lipid layers. According to some cell biologists, there are no proteins on outside of lipid layer as in Danelli and Davidson models, but are considered to partially or fully penetrate the lipid layer. And these models explain low surface tension of biological membrane like protein lipid protein model. Got it? So next is the fluid mosaic model. In fluid mosaic model, Singer and Nicholson in 1972 he proposed that theory. So the biological membrane are considered to be constitute a structure in which the lipid and integral protein are arranged in mosaic manners. That is the fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane was proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. It was widely accepted as compared to other proposed model. So the important features of this model is that biological membrane are considered to be quasi-fluid, that is the half fluid structure in which lipid and integral protein are arranged in a mosaic manners. And the reason for the wide acceptance of the model is that it is very well explained the properties of cell membrane. The model assumes that there is a peripheral layer of phospholipids. There is a peripheral. See, phospholipids. Okay, dark in color. First image, eukaryotic fluid mosaic. Systematic representation of section through eukaryotic fluid mosaic membrane. First, dark in color phospholipids and sterols, globular proteins, and integral proteins. So, see, the model assumes that there is a peripheral layer of phospholipids molecule in which peripheral and integral globular proteins are embedded to varying degrees. Integral protein, blue in color is integral proteins. So the model assumes that there is a peripheral layer of phospholipids molecule in which peripheral and integral globular protein are embedded to varying degree. So thus the protein are compared to iceberg floating on a sea of phospholipids. Okay. And next is bacterial membrane fluid model is a globular protein, pink in shape, pink phospholipids. See second diagram. Mm. Thus, the protein are compared to iceberg floating on a sea of phospholipid bilayer. So, it's the fluid mosaic model, Singer and Nicholson. Then next is the similar changing this model modified after D. Robertis, the fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane. So during certain immunological experiments and the attachment of antibodies to cell surface exposed integral membrane protein such as glycophorin, which leads to realization that membrane protein are not fixed within the lipid bilayer but free to move laterally like seaberg floating submerged in a sea of liquids. So see in this diagram, upper part is outside the cell and lower part is inside the cell. So extracellular fluid and cytoplasm. So there are the present some proteins, protein channels. Blue in color is protein and middle portion is the protein channels, that is a transport protein. A similar side globular protein, then glycophorin protein. See lower left hand side lower part is cholesterol, yellow in color cholesterol, then parrot green color is glycolipids, then similar side blue in color peripheral protein, then integral protein, that is the globular protein, some filament of cytoskeleton, surface proteins, then helical structure, helical protein, alpha helical, that is the integral protein, then hydrophobic tail, hydrophobic water heating tail, see water heating hydrophobic tail, and upper head is the hydrophilic head, water loving head, then dark blue in color carbohydrate, then phospholipid, completely phospholipid bilayer, bi means two layers, and the phospholipid molecules, see phospholipid molecules, it's hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail. Okay, so see in the this observation inspired the name fluid mosaic model coined by Singer and Nicholson. And this model considered that lipid protein association to be hydrophobic. But the Daniel and Dawson model assume hydrophilic bonding, hydrophilic bonding between lipid and proteins. Okay, Singer and Nicholson. See, as per Singer and Nicholson model, lipid protein associated to be hydrophobic. But Danieli and Dawson model assume hydrophilic hydrophilic bonding between lipid and protein molecule. So it's the assumption. So the fluidity of the membrane is the result of this hydrophobic interaction. Hydrophobic interaction, that is the tail, and the phospholipid and many intrinsic protein are amphipathic molecules. Amphipathic molecules, that is the both hydrophilic and hydrophobic group occur within the same molecule. Okay, so the phospholipid and many intrinsic molecules amphipathic. Got it? Phospholipid and many intrinsic proteins are amphipathic. Amphipathic, that is the both hydrophilic as well as hydrophobic group occur within the same molecules. And next the globular protein which occur in the membrane are of two types. There are also globular protein. Globular, see in diagram, blue in color, globular protein. Integral protein and peripheral protein. The globular protein also two types, integral protein and peripheral protein. So the peripheral protein are soluble and readily dissociated from the membrane, and they are present entirely outside the lipid layer. See peripheral protein, lower left hand side lower part blue in color, peripheral protein are soluble and readily dissociated from the membrane, and they are present entirely outside the lipid bilayer, while the integral protein are relatively insoluble and dissociate with difficulty. Integral protein are relatively insoluble and dissociated with difficulty. So some protein may partially penetrate through the surface of the lipid bilayer, while other may penetrate directly through the lipid layer. So the fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane is the protein floating on a sea of lipid, and some proteins span the lipid bilayer and the other exposed only to one surface or the other. Is modified after the D. Roberts et al. That is or other scientist in 1975. So got it? Here is the fluid mosaic model. And next one is the lipid bilayer. Lipid bilayer. In the lipid bilayer, when phospholipids are dispersed in the water, they form a lipid bilayer. Bi means lipid two layers. Okay. So the lipid layer bilayer shows the following dynamic motion properties, such as flexon. Flexon, that is the see in diagram, first diagram, flexon. In the flexon, rapid internal motion involving flexing within each lipid molecule, like spring. Okay, when spring press and flexon, the rapid internal motion involving flexing within each lipid molecules. Then second is rapid lateral diffusion. Second one is rapid lateral diffusion of lipid. Continuously changing its plane. Rapidly lateral diffusion. First is dark and second changing. Then third is flip flop motion, up and down, flip flop motion, in which transfer of lipid molecule from one side of bilayer to other. It's a flip flop motion. One side lipid molecule from one side of bilayer to another side. And rotation, continuously rotate. And the lipid molecules might rotate it about their axis. So because of the rapid movements of lipid and protein molecule, the membrane is considered to be highly fluid. When rapid movement of lipid and protein molecules, the membrane is considered to be highly fluid, and the protein of the membrane are concerned with enzymatic activities of membrane and functions are as receptors to external stimuli, transport of molecule, and a receptor function. So these lipid bilayer provide permeability barrier. Permeability barrier. So it's completely chemical composition and membrane. Okay. So in chemical compositions, first we see protein, second lipid and carbohydrates, then membrane model. In membrane model there are the bilayer model and unicellular or subunit models. In bilayer model there are the lipid membrane, lipid protein and model in which protein are considered to penetrate the lipid layer. And then next is the fluid mosaic model. In fluid mosaic model, see Nicholson, Singer and Nicholson model. The next lipid bilayer, and in lipid bilayers, third one is lipid bilayers. In lipid bilayers, flexon, rapid lateral diffusion of lipids, flip-flop motion, and rotation. So in next lecture, we will see function and modification of plasma membrane. Okay. Thank you.